Hello, welcome to the Vintage Viewfinder. My name is Eve, and in my series I will be talking to you about the various aspects of analog and digital photography. Today is about analog, in particular the basics. It might seem that this is a basic thing, how to load a film, but is it really? I've got two very different cameras here with me today. One is a fully manual Pentax Spotmatic F, one of the most advanced in the M42 mount series. The other one is quite different. You need a battery to operate it. It's Nikon F60, sort of pro consumer, more consumer than pro camera with autofocus. So quite a different, quite a couple of decades between them, and also, well, as we will see, the difference in loading. So let's get right down to it. I will show you first how to load the film into the Spotmatic F, so in the olden days, so to say, and then we will go on to how to load it into a more automated Nikon. I've got SHR 200 or ISO 200, an expired film. They are really good to pick up on eBay or wherever you shop. This one, the ISO is 200 and it has 24 exposures. So I will see what I can get out of these two films. Let's get down to it. Okay, let's start with Asahi Pentax Spotmatic F. So as I've mentioned, this is a fully manual camera. And in order to open the back, obviously make sure there is no film in it. And just a reminder, it should be dark or as dark or shaded in the room. Do not change or load the film in full light. Now on my model, you open the back chamber by pulling this, like that. And you will have two spaces. This one is to load the cartridge in, and we have just pulled this out, which locks it in like that. Show it to the camera. And these sprockets will be bringing film and moving it forward, and then the end of the film is going to go here. So let me move this to the side. Yeah, we're gonna load the 200 into this. This is an expired film, so we need to make sure that we have adjusted for this. They usually come in these. These are good to keep for later. Now, you put the top of the film, which is the female bit, and the male bit in the following order. You put the top first and hold it up a little bit, like that. And what you can do is lock it in place, like so. Now, as you can see, this leaves you with a little start to end, depending on how you look at it. The film. Hold with your left hand, holding the film in, pull it a little bit forward, and you will see there is a ridge here to put the end of the film in. Place it about a centimeter or so. Yeah, holding the film with your left hand, rewind, like so. Make sure these sprockets have cut into that. Yeah, you might have to obviously release the shutter. Not in this case. And my position is showing below 0, and normally you can see it to the camera. So just to make sure, yep, do it once more and use the shutter. Now, as you can see, the camera is not yet showing 0. You won't really have taken any pictures until it shows that. Once you're convinced that the sprockets have engaged, like so, and the film is on, you can make sure that this is all nice and tight. Yeah, I'm gonna do it one more time. And close the back chamber. Now, this is the film loaded, that's all you need to do. The important bit is to set your ISO on the Pentax Spotmatic F. It is set through here. So I pull the ring, and because my film is 200, I'm going to set it to 200. Now, unlike in digital cameras, you are not really supposed to change these. So make sure once you've loaded it, it is the right one. Because it's an expired film, I'm going to expose it a little bit differently. So I'm going to go for 150, just to ensure the film is getting a little bit more light. Because it is expired as 1998, so I want to make sure that all is well. Okay, so that is how you load the film onto Spotmatic F, fully manual. Beautiful Japanese camera, by the way. Now I'll put this to the side. Slightly different in the late 90s automated cameras. So make sure your camera is off. On this particular Nikon, you need to open the chamber on the side here. There's a little symbol. Again, you can check through the little opening that there is no film there currently. Okay. Yeah, it's similar, not quite the same. This one will be a much easier experience. Again, I'm gonna put an expired Nova color. It is, as you can see, expired in 1998. Just for the viewers, it is currently 1st of February 2026. Unlike the manual, you don't see any ridges here. So this time you position the bottom first and the top second. So the reverse of what I've just shown you. I'm going to show it one more time. Yeah, there is the automated winder here. Yeah, so bottom first. It will hold the film nicely for you. And again, unlike the other one, all you need to do on this one is make sure that your film has caught onto this sprocket. I'm try to hold it for the camera. They're like little teeth. Following that, you're gonna close the camera and turn it on. As you can see, it was showing empty. Yep. And it should now hopefully show if we change the setting to aperture priority, and if we try to take a picture. No, it hasn't quite caught. Okay, let's try that again. Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily encourage that. It's an old film, so you might have a little bit of a struggle there. Okay, we need to feed a little bit more into that. Okay, and again, make sure which I haven't done obviously well enough. Make sure that it is tight and it catches onto the sprocket. So again, I'm gonna close it. Yes, that did it. And unlike the manual, this film is ready to go from the first exposure count. So the picture you're going to take now is going to be your first of 24. Okay? Again, much easier than manual, but for some it is also less attractive to do it like that. Okay, I'm just going to switch it off. Let's save that battery. Again, thank you for listening. If you have any questions or would like to know more about either the cameras, the lenses I've been showing you today, or the film, please message me. Thank you for listening. Okay, and just wanted to show you, I've had a chance to shoot the 24 exposures. So just switching it back on, and it's actually showing it's rewound the film automatically, and it shows that it's now empty and ready to take out. This is flashing here. So again, the same applies. You open like so, and you've got a beautifully rewound film. Just remember, this one is top first, bottom second, and you're ready to load another film in. Thanks for listening.